Namaste. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Indiana Buddhist Temple Facebook page. My name is Dr. Sudheer K Meesa. I practice lungs, critical care, and sleep medicine. I would like to share a little bit of information regarding the ongoing the worldwide pandemic. As you all know, how much suffering is going on around the world due to this unprecedented virus, the Covid19, how it affects physically, mentally, socially, and economically, impacting globally. As you all know, there are so many guidelines that have been issued, but people have not been taking them seriously, and due to the reasons why we are seeing the havoc and also the spread of the virus that is going around right now. As you all know, it started in Wuhan, and then it went into the Europe, and then Iran and Singapore, and then it came to the Italy, and then Spain and England, and New York and New Jersey, and then it's kind of slowed down, and then as you could see now, it is spreading like a wildfire in Florida, Texas, and also the California. And right now, if you see the other countries, the whole pandemic came in and gone, and then there. So the reason for that is, and then now it has been spreading into some other areas. Basically, the virus spreads through the droplets, and also when we cough, it spreads into the droplets, and it falls on the surrounding you, and also through the little bit of air, and then the other person contacts. As you all know that most of the people, 80% are asymptomatic. When the people have symptoms like cough and shortness of breath or anything, then they'll spread into these droplets. So there are like four main things that are really very important to protect you, and also to protect the loved ones, and to protect the communities, and to protect the countries, and also to protect the world. The simple lifestyle habit changes can prevent the pandemic, and also can decrease the suffering that is going around. Basic simple things like washing hands, maintaining the 6 feet social distance, wearing the mask, and also not having a huge gatherings, and then just being aware of the coronavirus. Because whenever somebody has a cold, or if the environment is bad and there is a bad smell, we keep the mask, we try to be away from it. It is the same way. The basic concept for this is, if you keep a 6 feet distance, even though the person that has coronavirus or you have a coronavirus, when you cough, the chances of the droplets going to and then affecting the person is very minimal, because 6 feet is such a, the studies have clearly shown that is more than enough to prevent from asymptomatic spread, or also from you, or also from you getting from the other people. So maintaining a 6 feet distance is very, very important. The second thing is, by keeping the mask, you are not only protecting you, you are also protecting the your loved ones, the community, and also the basically the nature and the world. The way that it works was that if you have coronavirus, then you are having some symptoms like cough, shortness of breath, or a fever. When you are coughing or sneezing, then the droplets goes out, and then that's how it spreads. So when you keep the mask on your face, you basically, if you cough, the particles are going to stick to the mask, and they don't come out of the mask there. So 95 to 99% of the time, if you have coronavirus, you wear a mask, you are not giving it to somebody else, and you are always have to wear the mask. But the people that are, if you don't have anything, but the other guy has it, if you keep a mask on it, he has a mask. If both of them have the mask, the chances of the spread is actually basically zero. Whereas if the other guy, if you don't have a mask and then he has a mask, even though if he coughs, you get very viral inoculum. What we call it as, If you are a normal person, if somebody has a coronavirus, if they coughs over you, the virus particle, how many particle that enters into your lung determines what's going to happen to you. So if the person, if coughs on your face and then you get a lot of viral particles, that's where the people get the serious coronavirus disease, and then people get really sick, need to be admitted to the hospital and die. Whereas if you have a mask and the other person has a mask, even though they have coronavirus or you don't have it, even though if they cough, the chances of getting a virus, very little particles can enter into your lungs. Then you develop your immunity, you will be asymptomatic, and then you won't have any symptoms, even if you have little bit of exposure, but the virus that enters into the lungs is very small amount, so it won't cause you the severe coronavirus infection. 85% people will do fine, 10 or 15% needs the hospitalization, and then unfortunately few people will develop serious disease. So the serious COVID infection, you could able to prevent it by just taking a simple measures, keeping yourself, washing hands, not touching your face, keeping the mask, and also staying away and being aware can prevent you from this thing. As you know, this coronavirus is causing so much physical discomfort, more than a physical discomfort and worrying about getting a COVID infection. It is affecting a lot of people with significant physical, mental, social, and also economic suffering there. All these things could be well tolerated very well. So during time of the Buddha's teaching to end of the suffering and attain the happiness, it is how important it is to consider practicing the tools and also the teachings and the wisdom and everything that has been provided 2,500 years ago. As you can simply see and observe how much the world has developed. 2,000 years ago, the Lord Buddha lived up to 80 years living in the forest. There was no medicine, there was no treatment, they were walking on barefoot, there was no protection, but by cleanliness, meditation, wisdom, how it has helped the people, it was helped there. So during this unprecedented times, I think it is very important to keep your physical health, mental health, spiritual health, and also the social health well, so that once the pandemic is resolved, then you could recover. So it is very important to do meditation and use the tools and the techniques that are available right now. Wonderful Metta meditation, Vipassana meditation, mindfulness of breathing, walking meditation, and also the diet and little bit of exercise. Walking, you could able to get through this pandemic without any trouble, and also the without much pain and suffering. I have myself has experienced this, seeing a lot of patients with suffering and everything. The meditation has helped me a lot, and also the walking has helped me a lot, and also being aware, and I always wash my hands, use the mask, maintain the 6 feet distance, and also do a lot of walking meditation. And then whenever there is a time, participate in the temple activities with mindfulness of meditation and Metta meditation, Vipassana meditation, and blessings. This is the time that we need all the tools and that are given by Lord Buddha, and make use of all these things, participate in the temple over the Facebook, and then get the benefit out of it, so that you could end the current physical, mental, and spiritual suffering, and then attain happiness and a reasonable life. I would like to tell you one little encouraging news. The vaccine is here. The trials are going very well. Within few months, maybe by this November or December, we will have a vaccine that will prevent the disease. And also very other encouraging news is that, as you could see around the world right now, the virus is gone in Wuhan, gone in Italy, gone in Spain, gone in England, and also the New York and New Jersey, there's only 100 cases there. So it is spreading in Florida and California and Texas, because what you have done 4 weeks ago, they have opened it early. People were not using the masks. They are not using the social distancing when bars are open. That's how it has got into wildfire. So there was encouraging news that herd immunity is already developing. So it won't spread anymore like a fire. Once we have vaccine, once we develop 20-30% herd immunity, then the pandemic will be a gone thing. So next few months to a year, it is very important. Please take care, be safe, take care of yourself, and I encourage all of you to use all the meditation tools and also the walking meditation tools, how you eat healthy, tools to be safe and also get through this pandemic without much pain, or opportunity to say a few words about the coronavirus. There is nothing to worry, nothing to panic, and nothing to be this thing. As long as you do the right thing. We tell the people, don't drink, don't smoke, and eat healthy and walk, and then you won't have any health issues. The same way, you wash your hands, keep the mask, maintain social distance, be aware of the disease, wait for a couple months to get to the all the activities, to getting to the little change in the habits will change the communities, the countries, and also the world, and also will end the suffering there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Doctor. You are sharing your experiences for the society. I would like to thank you on behalf of the Indiana Buddhist Temple. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. Dear Dhamma friend, please practice. Follow by all the doctors' advices. They are the most important for you. Thank you very much. May all be well and happy. This is Bhante Devananda from Indiana Buddhist Temple. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.